Hello, WFG. This is Warren Yancey here with the marketing department at the head office. And today we're going to take a look at WFG Launch. The WFG Launch has been designed as the onboarding environment for all new associates in Canada to help them quickly and efficiently earn their license and become a full member of WFG. So I want to go through a few of the key features on Launch. So first, you'll see the Launch dashboard when you initially log in to WFG Launch. And one of the key things to notice here is this red banner at the top. You'll see time remaining to apply with license. And what this means is all individuals in Launch have 9 months to sign their agent agreement with WFG. There is a one-time 3-month extension available that we'll cover a little bit later. But for those individuals who do not sign the agent agreement in either 9 months or 12 months, if they do request that extension, they will be kicked out of Launch and lose access to the environment and no longer be able to log in. So very important that you keep this date in mind. For this particular individual, we can see that they have 1 month and 9 days remaining to sign their agent agreement. And then also over to the right here, we do have a language toggle for those who prefer French as their language. That can be selected here. And this will save. So every time you log in going forward, it will be presented in the language that you select. So as we return back to English, one of the next things you'll notice here is we do have a rotating banner with key announcements from the head office here. So these may be upcoming events or links to helpful videos, helpful information that you should know about WFG as you continue your journey to becoming a licensed agent with us. These can often be clicked to go to external resources to either sign up for our events or learn more about the messaging. We also have the launch checklist here on the right-hand side of the screen. This is very important and will show your progress toward becoming a licensed agent with us. You can see this individual is 40% of the way done with their checklist items. And these are things like signing their associate acknowledgement, logging into the launch platform, starting their pre-licensing course with Oliver's, completing that pre-licensing course, and then finally submitting their agent agreement. Now, these steps are all tracked automatically, so there's nothing to check manually or nothing to report. It will all be kept up with for you. And this will also be shared with your recruiters, so they will also be able to monitor your progress as you advance through the onboarding process. Now, also on the dashboard, you'll see some widgets that link to the key areas of the launch. Those are training, which is information on the WFG business model. The team section, which will help you track recruits as you start to share the WFG opportunity with them. And then the licensing section. This is probably the most important section. And this is where you can sign up with Oliver's to take your pre-licensing course and ultimately go to sign your agent agreement. Now, you'll notice that these areas can also be accessed using the sidebar on the left-hand side of the screen. You'll see the same tabs, training, team, licensing. These are the 3 key areas. So let's go ahead and take a look at each of them now. So again, on the training tab, you will see a number of helpful short videos designed to teach you a little bit more about the WFG business model. So we have topics such as compensation, promotions, personal development. And you'll see here there are videos like understanding commissions, meaning once you become licensed, how exactly do you get paid as a WFG agent? Points, what exactly are points? How are they calculated? What are they used for? That will be explained in those videos. These videos are very quick and short. They're designed to be easily digestible. Most of them are, you can see here, 2 minutes or less. And we do have closed caption versions available by hitting this button for those who may be hearing impaired. Now, these videos are not required, but we do recommend that you familiarize yourself with them, review the concepts before you become a licensed agent with us, as it will enable you to hit the ground running when you do get licensed and ease that learning curve a little bit. So next, we have the team screen in Launch. This is going to show your recruits. So you can see at the top here, we have the number of recruits displayed. These will be all of the individuals that you have directly recruited. You can also search for recruits by name using this universal search bar here. And then, of course, you can see the actual recruit team members along with their name and their start date here. Pressing this View Details button will give us some insight on where they are in the process. So for this individual, not only can we view their contact information here, we can also view their actual checklist. So again, just like the checklist we reviewed on our dashboard, this is this particular associate's progress. They have completed the associate acknowledgement. You can see they haven't accessed Launch, but they have started their pre-licensing, completed it, and submitted their agent agreement. So again, those details are all going to be able to be viewed here, and you'll be able to track every single recruit. Even once they become licensed, you'll be able to see that they are licensed and are no longer a part of WFG Launch. So now we come to the licensing screen. And again, similar to the training section, you'll see some different tabs here at the top, depending on the different stages of the pre-licensing process. On this first tab here, it's where you will sign up for Oliver's for your pre-licensing course. Oliver's is our chosen pre-licensing education provider in Canada, and they are great and easy to work with. Once you have done that, you can move on to your provincial exam. This is where you'll complete your HLLQP exam with a minimum grade of 60%. You'll also be able to sit for your provincial exams as required by your particular province. Now, once you've done that, you'll be able to start the agent agreement. So once you've passed your HLLQP exam, you can start your agent agreement, sign that here. And once you have done that, your agent agreement will be submitted for approval, similar to your associate acknowledgement when you first join the Launch platform. There will be a background check ran, as well as your upline SMD will need to approve the agent agreement. Once that's approved and you've paid the nominal fee to join, you will then gain access to mywfg.com, and you will no longer have access to WFG Launch. So those are the key areas of Launch. We do have a few other areas to show you, though. So we have a forms portal that can be found here, and you will see there are just a handful of forms that may be needed if you're doing a transfer request or participating in the MAPS program. It's not relevant to everyone, but we do want to point it out there. And then we do, of course, have a help section for WFG Launch. So again, if you have a question or you're running into issues with the onboarding process, this is a great place to start. The help section, you'll see a variety of categories, which you can click into, and then you can click to expand each question listed here. Now, if for some reason your question is not answered in this help section, then we do recommend that you reach out to either your recruiter or your upline SMD. Their contact information can be found by going to the profile section of Launch, shown here. And you'll see that not only does this have your own contact information with the ability to edit it as needed, it also has your start date and projected end date. This is where you'll see that one-time 3-month extension come up. It will not be available until you're within 15 days of your expiration date. So in this case, within 15 days of November 22nd for this particular individual. And then at the bottom here, you will see your direct upline and your upline SMD's contact information. Now, for this individual, that's the same person. For you, maybe 2 different individuals, depending on who recruited you. So again, this is the individual you would want to reach out to. If there are any questions, there's any issues, they should be able to address those questions or be able to contact the head office on your behalf to get your issue solved. So with that, that wraps up our overview of Launch. Hope you found that helpful and excited to have you as a part of WFG. Thank you. Bye.